let's see if we can maybe remember some of how to graph tangent. So I have my three pieces, right? I have my unit circle, and I've remembered that tangent is if I draw my angle up to x and bust out, it's where it hits this funky line that's tangent to the unit circle, which is why it's called the tangent function. Okay, so I need this height. So when the angle's 0, what's that height? 0. When the angle's pi over 4, that's like this, yeah? What's that length? 1. When that angle's pi over 2, how far do you have to go out that way to get a hold of this thing? Yeah, maybe best guess, positive infinity?
Yep.
But
Or undefined.
or undefined. I'm going to leave that kind of thinking about plus infinity on this piece.
Well, because you can go forever and ever and ever with that.
Yeah, but I'm definitely going towards up, right? You guys see that? All right, how about 3 pi over 4? That's on this side. It doesn't ever hit this line going on that way. It hits it back here. So that's negative 1. Pi, 0. 5 pi over 4 is down here. So 1. And 3 pi over 2 down here. And what are you thinking undefined wise?
Negative.
Negative.
Negative undefined.
Yeah. Ooh, weird. I'm not sure. It's undefined, right? And the plus or minus is kind of confusing me. So let's figure it out. All right, so, dots? You guys tell me about the dots? Where do I draw dots?
Graph. On the graph. On the graph.
On the graph?
Yes.
Good, I like that. 0, 0 should be one of them.
Yep.
Okay, check, good. Now what?
Pi over 4, 1.
Okay, so I go over pi over 4 and up 1. Good.
You have an asymptote.
Oh yeah, and then pi over 2 is like broken or something.
Dotted line.
Dotted line. Because I don't know where to take pi over 2, right? It doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't seem to. You guys cool with that? What was this thinking about positive infinity? What was that thought about?
Just going to the light approaches it. Right.
Yeah, I think, if I think about, okay, I've got pi over 4, right? If I think about rotating a little bit, this thing's going to get longer, and it's going to get longer really fast, right? You guys see that? A little tiny change in here makes a huge change in where it hits. You guys see that? So this is getting bigger through here, and it's getting bigger faster, so this thing's getting steeper. Oops. And then I screwed up the bottom. It's supposed to be flat through there. You guys see why it's flat through there? Right? Right there, it's not really changing, right? It's still pretty much 0 regardless of what's going on. So, how do I figure out what the other half of this thing looks like? Flip it.
Pi over 4, negative pi over 4, goes downwards.
Oh, okay, so I could think about going backwards, right? You guys see that? I don't have that in my table yet. Okay, so I better figure it out. So what's minus pi over 4 going to go to? Negative 1. Okay, something like this. And then, what about at minus pi over 2? Should be another asymptote, right? And again, that thing about speed should apply. So it should be getting negative faster. And this is a pretty messy drawing. But that's one of these. What does this stuff tell me about?
It's the Same thing, just shifting over.
Yeah, if I put these dots in there, I think I get 0, 1, minus 1, 1, minus 1. So I get another one of these whoopies. And again, I've done a poor job of demonstrating that it should be flat in there. You guys see this? So this thing has an asymptote every what?
90 degrees.
180. Every 180 degrees.
Yeah, it's a little funky. It's every 180 degrees, right? But they start at
90.
yeah, they start at the 90s. You guys see that?
Right, 270.
Yeah, so they're 90 and 270s, or pi over 2 and minus pi over 2s, right? That are causing problems. Cool? Questions, things?